Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm very much in agreement with interpreting certain statements in context. I'm very much for that. But I'm not in trying to do mental gymnastics to make me see something that is not there, or I'm against people who use this beautiful way of analyzing things, which is taking them and analyzing them in the context, and they do it, situational. Here we use it in a context, here we don't use it in a context. And when we use it in a context, we do, in this case, I think a lot of mental gymnastics we are required. But in the other one, don't think further than we tell you. So what happened? If you remember, there was a drag march in New York City, and some people over there chanted something like, "We're coming," and I'm quoting, "We're coming for your children." They started chanting that. And we have some media outlets, mainstream media outlets, telling us that you just take it out of context, families and parents. Actually, this is what you are supposed to understand. You're not sophisticated enough. I'm a parent and I take it in a certain way. And I have a video here and we can analyze it and see what context are we supposed to use in order to analyze "we are coming for your children." Remember, this is YouTube here. If I would be in a country with free speech, I would tell you the direct truth and naked truth. But here, hey, I have to try to convey this, whatever I want to say about it and the analysis in a certain way that the gatekeepers of the truth somehow say, he didn't call the emperor for not having clothes on. So let's go and watch this video clip on NBC News, I think this is. I don't even know, I think so, it's NBC, this BS. So this is the title. "We are coming for your children," and quote, "chant at New York City drag march elicits outrage." And here it is. But activists say it's taken out of context. Well, okay. Organizers say the New York City drag march is meant to be light-hearted and to poke fun at anti-LGBTQ sentiment. So that means I can make all kind of, I'm just giving you an example. I can make a threat to my neighbor and I say, "I'm joking, man, because I think you're fat." I'm just joking. Or you know what? I can make this kind of things. I can go to I don't know, let's say Biden and say, "Hey, Biden, it's just a joke." Before I say it was just a joke, I would guarantee you I would be subdued by the secret services. So, and they will not look, "Hey, here's the context, man. Emily's a funny guy," or tries to be. And he just, a little bit cuckoo. Let him go, man. He just makes fun of the tyranny and all that. Do you think they will be light-hearted? No, I don't think so. So let's, from the title, you understand already what's going on. So let's watch the 21-second clip. Let's put it high here. And it goes like this. Let me just make it big here. And I hope it's going to be loud enough. Ready, set, go. Even this woman says it here. What would that be the context? Okay, so you heard it. This is what they said. Now, you put it in the context however you want to put it. I put it in my context. You have some people here who are dressed in a certain way, and all that, and they chant, some of them, we're coming for your children. What would be the context? To teach them mathematics, philosophy, physics, good manners, patriotism? I wonder, in that context of a drag show or drag march, what would be the context for someone saying that? Now, I understand that in marches and in the mass demonstrations, you can't control the masses and you can't control what some people say. But the attempt of these guys to say, hey, you took it out of context, they didn't mean that. Instead of saying, maybe this is not right, maybe. Or maybe, we're not with them. Talk to them. We're not supporting this kind of thing, and that's it. Why don't you do the same thing as you do with others? Saying, you know what, like in the police force, they say that's a systemic racism in the police, force in the United States of America. I say no, that's not true. I think there are some people who are racist. They are, and I think they will always be, unless they will be robots. Because, some people see things differently, good or bad. Good or bad. So it's not the system that allows, and promotes that kind of behavior. And it will say, okay, we found Gigi doing this kind of thing, Mikey doing kind of things, but put it in, I don't know how many police officers are on this country. You found, let's give you 100, let's give you 1,000. And that's still it. You can't use it as a systemic, okay? A system that promotes that has it in its laws, procedures, policies, and all that. So the same here. Just say, okay, we don't accept this kind of BS. Those guys, that's their views, but we do not as the organizer or something. Instead, the activists tell us that we should bend over and don't understand what we understand out of that. Well, I tell those activists that I'm a parent and I understand things the way I want to understand them. First, I'm not an idiot, okay, and I have a vested interest in my children when I hear someone saying that jokingly and lighthearted, okay? Because I can make jokes and lighthearted against you, and I guarantee you will jump 10 stories high. And you will not accept my jokes. I can make a lot of jokes and be lighthearted. Give me some red wine and we're going to go and get into it. But you will be immediately very, very offended by that. It's a no-no. But I should not have any problems. I'm not sophisticated enough to understand that those ladies just meant we're going to come for your children and teach them mathematics on our lap. Right here. Clip, clip, clip. And mathematics, physics, and democracy, politics, and the love of the country, nationalism, good manners, and all that, right? I mean, how these guys are asking people to be tolerant. Okay, well, certain things you can't tolerate. I mean, I can't tolerate fire. Put it on me, it's going to burn me. So I really don't like it. So there's some things I don't like. Certain things that you might like, I don't like. Certain things, I like, you don't like. But you ask me to bend over backward about my children in this case. No, I will not. I take it the way it was said, in the context that it was chanted. What's the context? Besides, just so you know, I don't have to celebrate the fact that I have a dick and 2 balls. I don't feel any particular fantastic achievements that I have that. I don't particularly have to be proud of saying that I have, intercourse with, let's say, women. I don't have to, that doesn't, how should I put it, determine who I am. I think who I am is much more than, that is something like I'm breathing. Hey man, let's celebrate the fact that I'm breathing. So, I think you understand exactly where I stand with this kind of with things. Do it, your thing, okay, but hey, that's a limit. I think that passed a limit right there. For me as a parent, and I take it the way I want to take it because I have children, and you are coming for my children. You should not even utter that. You're not coming for anybody. You come for your own little life that you have over there. And besides, I have another article that I don't think I'm going to discuss. Maybe with those cyclists and those people who are walking, showing their genitalia, doing a march again. What is this? What is this? What is this? You're proud of that? It's like I'm proud to have chest hair. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, do whatever you want, but remember, there are some other people's rights and other people's, values that you trample on, and you ask those guys to drop their values to be this for you. Do something, the same thing for them. No. Anyway, put it in the context. The same. YouTube, please put this in the context of trying to be understanding and trying to promote peace and love and all that. Do you think I will put it? I don't even think this is going to go through. And if it's not going to go through, I'm going to put it on Rumble. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.